Hello everyone, we're back on our Thursday webinar. My name is Khalif, the founder and CEO of YesHello. And this is Silma. Hi Silma, you want to say a few words before we start?
Hello. Yes. So hello everybody. Happy Thursday. We meet again.
Yes. And today we have a guest.
Yes.
Right, we have a guest today on our Zoom. So if you're on our Zoom, then you can have a chat with us. We can go in a little bit deeper on your business. You're welcome to come in and join. Silma will share you guys the link to our Zoom if you want to come and join. And we have Lee over here. Lee, in and out. If you want to share, you can share. If you want to ask questions, you can ask questions. Or if you just want to watch, it's fine too. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna cover today, I am going to open my slides, and we're gonna cover this. It's called the 3 effective tips to have predictably great customer service. So it's the 3 steps how to get your team to reply faster. So I'm just going to present this. So before we start, can I just ask Lee, maybe take 10 seconds or something. If there's one thing that you want to get out from today, what do you want? And yeah, also what do you want from today? Maybe I can help you specifically.
Actually, we are doing B2B business. So we are actually in the business expanding. So actually, I'm looking for any alternate. Is there any alternative way to boost our sales and also to have a better communication with customer? So that's why I look up for the YesHello to see whether we actually need the help from YesHello.
Nice one. All right, Miss Lee, perfect. So today we won't go so much into the software itself. Today we're going to go in general, if the people are using software or not. We're going to talk about how to do more modern customer service, what are the 3 things that's in the way, and how to solve that. And I'm going to share a little bit about how we help with our current clients as well. So I think maybe 2 or 3 things over here, Miss Lee, today that you're going to be interested in if you're growing a B2B, because we are also mostly a B2B company. And yeah, we help a lot of other B2B companies as well. Perfect. All right. So a quick intro about me. My name is Khalif, founder and CEO, co-founder. Silma is also one of the co-founders. So we are here at YesHello. We are WhatsApp specialists. We are also messaging specialists. We started off building chatbots and Messenger and then moved to WhatsApp and then doing customer service. So we help small businesses streamline your pre-sales and customer service engagement via WhatsApp. All right. So what we're going to cover today, how to select the right tools, how to motivate your team to reply faster, and how to collaborate as a team using WhatsApp. Silma, a note. Let's revamp slide here, what we'll cover today. More of, let's revamp it. I have an idea how to do this. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so if you guys are watching, and also for you, Miss Lee, if you stay until the end, I'm going to give you our 27 proven customer service scripts that you guys can use already immediately. Can just copy and paste. Use it, in your pre-sales, in your customer service. Got sales and sales support, payment and pricing, physical and digital product delivery, if you have any of those. Refunds, webinars, any expert questions people always ask, and general support. So this is part of our 120 sales customer service templates. But we took the best 27 and put it here, right? So that's one for everyone to get at the end. Who's this for? So I don't want to waste you guys' time. I know everyone's busy. So who is this session for? If you're an SME business owner or a coach, this might be for you if you're chatting with clients on WhatsApp or any messaging. You're head of department or head of customer service. You're freelancer network, so you're managing your own clients, right? Doing MLM, recruitment, stuff like that. If you're an NGO or government organization, suddenly a lot of incoming from WhatsApp, or you want to try to streamline all the engagement, right? Anyone basically wants to scale your business via good customer service and pre-sales. So this is a challenge nowadays. There's no what do you call it? The best practices yet. So we're going to share with you some best practices that's created results for our clients. So if this is you, then it's perfect for you. If it's not, then well, maybe this 45 minutes could be something new that you learn. All right, a little bit about me. I am father of 2. I've been an entrepreneur for 17 years already now. built a couple of companies. I'm also a coach and a trainer. So if you like to go for events and stuff, you might have seen me do some talks. Currently, we're building YesHello with Silma and Alta and Derek and myself, and we have a few other team members as well. So in the last couple of years, we've helped over 400 clients in 19 countries. Yes, we started during MCO lockdown #1. That's when YesHello started. And the reason was because we realized companies needed something more engaging on WhatsApp. So we helped MITI, Ministry of International Trade, themselves during the first lockdown. When nobody helped them, they came to us. We were called Chatbot Malaysia at that time, to help them with all their incoming messages. And then after that, we also have T-Life, also one of our clients. Miss Lee, which industry are you in?
Actually, we are in nutraceutical industry.
Nutraceutical. That is nutrition
healthcare.
And
yes,
pharmaceutical?
Healthcare. It's more to healthcare.
Nice, cool, yeah. So we have a few healthcare companies as well. We have Ibnu Sina Wellness is in Pharmaniaga. We have New Life. So some others from the top of your head, Silma, that's in wellness. Do you remember?
Yeah, Ibnu Sina, Pharmaniaga, the two of these.
The big ones. Yeah, we have a few more. Yeah, Jamu Tunteja. So yes, so it's on in wellness. So what's the problem actually? What we're trying to solve, right? So we're trying to solve the 3 biggest frustrations for SMEs, especially if you're just getting into messaging. Number 1, frustrated customers. They're waiting too long to get a reply, or getting the wrong answers from your team members. Having to repeat questions again and again and again, very, very frustrating. So the 3 biggest ones for customers. And then this will trickle down to your employees. So of course, we want to take care of our employees, and frustrated employees who are unclear about what they're supposed to do, and changing goals and processes, because most businesses don't have a process yet when it comes to messaging online, and having to work alone in a silo. Oh, this is 3 biggest frustration now, right? So how to solve that? And for the business owner, staff leaving and taking all the customer data and contacts. Oh, that's bad if you're using their personal phones. We don't want that. Slow to get employees trained and productive. We don't want 3 months. So we want them to be productive within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? And there's no way to measure anything. We know that if we are building a business, we need to test and measure everything. And once we measure everything, then we can improve, right? Without that, there's no process, there's no metrics. And if you're not having a proper system, you cannot measure anything. Therefore, you cannot grow that department. Mostly is the customer service department, cannot grow. Okay, so those are the frustrations, but the ultimate fear is this, and this is our main fear as well, personally, kan? So we don't want to be known in the market for having terrible customer service. Don't want. We don't want to be known in the market for not caring for our customers. A lot of my previous business owner friends had the same thing, right? They were so focused on sales, focused on building the business, but getting new clients, the old clients feel neglected. So we don't want to be that, because once you have that reputation, very tough to get off, to get away from that, right? So we don't want a viral client complain and then cancel us. This new cancel culture is quite scary for businesses. We don't want to, have any money or daily financial struggles. We don't want to get fired if we're working for a business. We don't want our clients to get fed up and leave and then go to our competitors, which is super easy now because it's just a click of a button. And we don't want problems to affect our family, and we don't want, obviously, for the business to go bankrupt. Okay, so this is a problem not just we are having or our clients having. This is a problem most SMEs are having, because this digital transformation, this working from home is very new. So a lot of businesses are still getting the footing. So we're here to help guide you guys on what's already worked in the last 18 months, 24 months, couple of years. So to get you guys started, don't have to search and go through the wrong stuff, right? So that's the opportunity. So what specifically it is the opportunity to have predictable customer service. Just having a predictable customer service is already a step up from the other competitors because they are all very unpredictable. So just having this predictable customer service is you'll be at the top 90% of all businesses already. Opportunity to solve customer issues fast. They will love that. Simple to follow best practices for your team. Easy way to route tickets to the right team member, right? There's the opportunity to make everything super clear. Opportunity to have raving and repeat customers because of course, because it's predictable and solve issues fast, they'll come. Training new staff becomes super simple and customer data is protected, organized, and backed up. So this is most businesses, the easiest low-hanging fruit opportunity, right? Which we can help you, show you how to do it today. And ultimately, what we want is we want hands-off customer support, meaning the owner, the leader don't have to every day take a look at it, right? We can hands-off and just monitor. We want raving fans for life. That's why Alta and the team gets a lot of, feedback. 5-star, you're so good, customer service far, whatever, because of, it's just a habit of following a system. Simple, repeatable system you can implement in any business. Once you do in one business, you can just duplicate in every single other business. Very simple. Have a company that I'm proud of. We want to be adored by our customers. We want to be a successful business person. If you're working, you want to get a promotion and everyone wants to make extra money. So that's what we want. And ultimately, that's the big goal. Okay. So before we move on into the nitty-gritty details, let's just hear from, if you guys are watching on LinkedIn, maybe just put on the comments. Silma will read it out. Let's just hear from Silma. Silma, maybe so far, what strikes you? Maybe take like 10 seconds, and then we can also hear from Miss Lee. What strikes you? So Silma, why don't you go first?
Definitely, the culture of canceling is very scary. So that's what we don't want. We don't want to be viral by clients for having not good customer service. And that's what strikes me for this moment. What about you, Miss Lee? Over to you.
Yeah, okay. Actually, during MCO, there are quite a lot of difficulty when doing the communication and also coordination externally and internally. So at the same time, we actually are looking for the alternate way which can help to improve the communication skill and provide better service to our clients. So that's why this is the challenges that we are facing at the moment.
Nice, nice. Oh, one last question, Miss Lee. So what channels are you using now? You're using WhatsApp, obviously. Anything else?
We actually using WhatsApp is the most, then by email and also phone call. Nice. So sometimes we do some face-to-face meetup, and also I think virtual meetup will take more during the MCO. Got it. So what I'm hearing is WhatsApp is the main one. Second one is email. And then third is phone, right? So there's three channels. All right, good. I'll touch a little bit on that after this, okay? Great. Thank you for sharing, Silma and Miss Lee. So I'm going to get into the three ways, but I think I want to share with you this one concept first, right? Have you guys all heard of the 80-20 rule? This is one of the principles or rules that actually made the biggest difference in my business, in all my businesses, right? Almost everything that I do. It's called the 80-20 rule, or the actual name is called the Pareto principle. So what does this 80-20 rule mean? I'll tell you a little bit of a story, okay? So that's me, right? Before the mustache. This is in 2015. So in 2015, I was running Bayou Success Training. So it's a training provider business, also a B2B company. So we serve a government and we serve also corporates doing corporate training. Okay. While doing training, we were doing this since 2011, right? So by that time, we were doing 4 or 5 years already. It's based in Kota Kinabalu. So my wife is from there. So we moved over there to do that business. And then while doing that business, a lot of our clients were asking, Khalif, your programs are great. Right? They're a little bit more expensive, which is great, which is fine. But our bosses are asking, can we measure the effectiveness or the return on investment of our training?
So in training, there is this concept called the 4 levels, the Kirkpatrick, how to measure effectiveness. That's one of 2 ways. But to do that, it takes a lot of manpower, right? And if companies want to do it, they have to pay more than the actual cost. So it's just crazy because manpower have to go through it. But since I know how to do it, I'm thinking, I also know a little bit of tech. How can we automate this, right? So that time, you know, Messenger was very new. WhatsApp automation was non-existent. So I thought, okay lah, maybe I'll get a coder to do it. So I went to a coder and asked, hey, how much to build this thing? So I showed him. And he said, oh, Ken, definitely we can build it in 3 months, 250,000 ringgit. I was like, what, are you crazy? No way I'm going to spend that much, right? So I said, okay, fine. I'll figure out another way. I Google how to code, how to build programs. And then I saw Magic. Magic in Cyberjaya had this course, which is a 100 days bootcamp, learn how to code and build an app. So I registered. It was 10,000 ringgit, went through blah, blah, blah. They managed to sponsor me a little bit and chose, right? So this was the group. I was one of the oldest. It was me. I think I was like 37 or something at the time. I can't remember, 35. And then Miti, he was the oldest, 40 years old. And the rest of it got like 19 years old, 20, 21, just out of college. It's awesome. So I flew in KL and I learned how to code. And then I went back and then I had so much ideas and I built my first app called Impacta. So Impacta is an SMS app on messaging that after every program, the SMS will follow up with all participants to ask, right, in certain intervals. Is that objective questions, A or B or C or D or whatever, and then it will collect this at the end of the 3 months, give a rough calculation. So it went so good that the government of Sabah used it for the trainings that we did for them. And then we had trainers who wanted to use it to bring back in KL. And that was the start of my journey in tech, right? From SMS, it went to Messenger apps, and then it went now, of course, obviously, YesHello is a WhatsApp app. So the point of I'm telling you this story is how do groups like this learn to code in 100 days? Is it even logical, right? Think about it. Because to code is just so many languages, so many things to do. But this is where the 80-20 rule really showed it to me. Because when they taught us how to code, they taught us that 20% only that coders need to know to create 80% of the results. That means building apps, you know, publishing it and whatever. And this blew my mind. I was like, wow, if I can learn this or I can implement this because they do the 80-20 rule, where else can this do? Where else can this be powerful, right? So I wanted to share with you guys. There's this thing that a lot of people believe that if you want 100% of output, you need to put 100% of input, which is a myth. It's not true, right? This is a misconception. 20% of your efforts gives that 80% of your results in everything, in your personal life, in your business life, in your fitness, everything. So we want to figure out what is this 20% that will give us that 80% output, this Pareto principle, right? So that's why when people say, don't be a perfectionist, don't be a perfectionist, because perfectionist is, okay, I already do this 20%. I want, you know, to get 100%. So even though I already have, wow, majority of the output, I want this tiny little thing. I still want it to be perfect. So I spend 80% more effort just to get this little thing, right? Which is for small businesses is not so good because we don't have that much money. We don't have that much time. We're not like big enterprises who can spend millions, right? So think about it in real life examples, right? 20% of your customers actually bring 80% of revenue. Do a calculation. See it, right? See it for yourself. 20% of your customers actually bring 80% of your revenue. What does that mean? And who are they? 80% of the work is completed by 20% of your team. Who are those 20%? 80% of complaints come from 20% of your customers. So that means majority of complaints come from 20%, a minority of your customers. in our company, we take a look at who are these people and we fire these clients, right? We don't need this as a small business because there are more clients out there. And this will get rid of almost all of our complaints, right? So 20% of marketing efforts give 80% of results. 20% of content drive 80% of traffic. This itself can shift how a team works, what projects you do, how fast we get productive, right? So why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because what I'm going to share with you guys today is this 20% that creates the results that you guys are going to see, right? How we help Volvo, Miti, we help Bonia, all these companies. We didn't do everything for them, but what we did was we take a look at what are the 20% and we got them to just do that. And then after that, after a while, they will handle all the rest, right? So this is what I'm going to share with you. Hopefully this will make a huge impact in your company as well. Okay, 3 ways to make more revenues by replying to customers faster. Why reply to customers faster? We know that's the number one thing, the biggest thing to move the needle when it comes to customer engagement, customer support, customer satisfaction is speed. Speed will solve almost anything when it comes to customer service. Okay, so here's number one, one of the challenges, how we can help you or how we've helped our clients. Number one is not having a centralized team inbox. That means no tools, no right tools, right? You're using still normal WhatsApp, using maybe your staff's WhatsApp, and then everything is everywhere. When there are actually dozens, maybe hundreds of centralized team inbox out there. So if you're not using one, this is a simple 80-20 rule to just have a centralized team inbox, put everything in one place. So that's easy to log in, so that even when they leave, they don't take all the numbers with you. So what do you get out of this? You get omni-channel, meaning you get more than one channel. So put in WhatsApp, put in your email, put in your Instagram, Messenger, WeChat, live chat, your website, whatever. So I would suggest maybe 1 or 2 first, and then you can add everything. Biggest thing that you can do. Number 2 is to have a team inbox. Once you already have many channels, then get your team to log into one place. Okay. And then make sure also to have it be able to do it in multi-device, also on your mobile, also on your desktop, everything. Those 3 things, very simple to do, but a lot don't do, right? A quick story. During the first lockdown, Volvo in Bukit Bintang, the owner came to us and had this problem. They have 21 team members doing sales, still getting people to come and do test drive, even though people still cannot go out at that time, but it was still, doing campaigns and stuff. So the challenge was not a lot, 2 or 3 of their salespeople were getting pinched or leaving to other companies. And this was a few of his best salespeople. So when they left, all the information in their personal phone also left. And the boss was like, stuck. I cannot ask from him the phone, right? So how? So yes, that's one problem. And then he also, there's no way to train his other members because the kepala, the best ones left. So now we said, okay, don't get your team to close sales using their personal phone. I said, just have one company phone, one WhatsApp number. So that means all campaigns, everything go into one number. And then take that one number, connect to a team inbox, which is our YesHello. And then from there, you give access. And that's how we help them, right? That in itself, was so good. He recommended us to Jaguar, to Land Rover. We spoke to a few other car companies because it went really good, right? So that's how we help with the team inbox and omni-channel. You know what? I'll just take maybe 2 minutes to show what it might look like if you guys are doing it inside the platform, okay? So this is, let's sign in. So this is what the platform will look like if you open in mobile, okay? So you can go in mobile if you want to connect to YesHello, and then you can see all messages. You can go, oh, this person is from WhatsApp, this person from email, this person from Messenger. You can see that Silma is chatting with Kirby. So if I click inside there, I can see Silma chatting with who, right? What is she saying? So a team inbox where there are many, many channels. So if it's on desktop, this is what it looks like. So same here, Kirby, like that, right? So if I click on there, it's Silma. So obviously it's many, many channels. And then you can have also many, many team members. I can see here, Derek is chatting with Vincent. Silma is chatting with Kirby. If I go down some more, Alta is chatting with Zachary. And then over here is Tarani is talking to Sian. So as a leader, you need to be able to have an overview of what's happening. So that's why omni-channel is very, very important. Also got live chat, right? So let me just show you what channels you can add. So you go to channels, and then you can see these are the channels that you can add. Boom. Add channel. There you go. Messenger, WhatsApp, Instagram, website chat, SMS, Viber, Telegram, Twitter. So you can have more than one. So we have two WhatsApp numbers, two Messenger, Facebook pages, Instagram page is our website. So many, right? Those are the things. And obviously you can use this on the desktop and also on the phone. So everything is the same. Okay. So that's number one. The easiest, most simplest thing for anyone to do to win at this game, to just be ahead than most other companies, is just to have many channels put into one place and your team can access using any device. Simple as that. Okay, so before I get into that, into the next solution, which is how to respond faster, Silma, do we have any comments from LinkedIn or anywhere else? Or Miss Lee? Miss Lee, do you have any questions so far? No? All good? All right, perfect. So what we've covered just now was team inbox, make sure everybody has access and they can use from multi-device. Perfect. Number two, tip number two. Remember the 80-20 rule. What is that 20% that you can do to create 80% results? Number two is to get your team to reply faster. In our years of experience working with SMEs, especially if they don't have enough team members, is even though we give them the right tools, everything perfectly set up, not necessarily they will use the tools. Am I right or right? Yeah, it's normal, right? To change habits is very tough. So how do we get them to respond faster and be self-motivated to use the tools? So this is some tips for you guys to do it in your company right now, okay? Number one, obviously, you want to find tools that's modern tools with modern features. Why? Is because if you're using it and you see somebody else, talk about, oh, those all the basic things you can integrate, like you can do this and that, and the one that they're using don't have it, then it'll be demotivating, right? So you want tools that is already modern, that they can feel like, oh, yes, they're ahead of the curve. That's number one. Number two, and the most important one is to have gamification. You gotta play a daily game. So think about this. If you play the sales game, is there a daily game that the business gives? Yes. How many you close, maybe, or how many live demos. So that's a sales game, right? If you're a marketing game, what is the game? There how many scheduled sessions, how many clicks. So those are the games that marketing plays. What about customer service? What's the game that customer service plays? Most customer service companies, departments in small businesses don't play any game. And this is that 80-20, right? Playing a daily game does a lot of things. One, they know how to win every day. And once they win every day, they can celebrate every day. Once they can celebrate every day, a company can track every day. So you know what works and what doesn't work. So it leads one to the other to the other. And once you track every day, you will know what activities gives the best results. But it all starts with playing a daily game. So our suggestion is the easiest daily game is to play the inbox zero game. That means if today I come into work, there is 10 people in my inbox at the end of the day to make sure that inbox is 0. That's it. Super simple. But this cannot be done if you don't have the tools, right? If you're using your normal WhatsApp, the normal WhatsApp is not made for team collaboration. That's why you don't have this. So that's one suggestion. Another suggestion is maybe how fast you can reply. But if you don't have metrics, how do you know how fast each person is replying every day? So you can't play that game, right? So it starts with having the right tools and then playing a daily game and then reporting it. And what to report? Did they do inbox 0 game today or not? Yes, no, that's it. So every day you see yes, 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 yes. Oh, today no. Oh man, you broke the chain. And then yes, yes, yes again. So if you are doing this every day, imagine your team is doing this every day. If they do 3 days in a row is a yes, inbox 0. The probability of 4th day is yes is high. 5th day, yes. They want to every day be yes, 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 right? So no more any of your customers being left behind, forgotten, and even you can say the team will help each other. Say, hey, your inbox still not 0. Let me help you, because it's so simple to do. Let me show you how that's done. Okay. But before that, a quick story. So we helped Policy Street do this exact thing, right? They are an insurance tech company in Malaysia. They had 10 people doing their pre-sales customer service, but they didn't have a system. Same, like most businesses, they were using the staff WhatsApp number. Okay, come in, use your own personal number. Of course, that got them stuck. They cannot grow more than these 10, 15 people. But the co-founder, Winnie, her vision was huge, right? She knew that the company can grow really, really big. So we sat down, we created that, we installed it, we trained their team very fast within a few weeks. In 2021, we installed the team inbox. They had 15 team members. Just a few months later, 5-6 months later, they over doubled their team members because the system was so easy that it can recruit and get people in. And they managed to raise 25 million in Series A funding. And if you are in the investor game, you would know that the more scalable every department inside a company is, the more that they want to invest, right? They don't want to invest where it's like, oh, you're always stuck. You can only do 15 people maximum because there's no system. So, so we help them with that a little bit. So let me show you what playing a daily game looks like and some reporting. Just an idea, right? Idea of how it might look like. Okay, playing a daily game. First, we need to know once we come in that everybody has their own inbox. So my inbox here, you can see mine is 0. And each team, each department, so there's an admin team, billing team, CEO team, content team, customer success. So you can create your own, right? Operations, even operations you could put inside here. You can put a billing inside here. So if there's any billing issues, I just rope the accountant in and she can handle it, right? So everybody has one. Every morning, either the platform will automatically assign to each department, or you can have a person who's in charge to assign it. When it first started last time, it was me manually assigning. Right? After a while, I had a team member who's a leader to do it. And then now, Derek, our tech person, say, hey, everything is so easy, so predictable. Let's have the system manually assign it. So team member comes in, they take a look at, let's say, admin, their inbox, and then, oh, today 4 emails. So see, all 4 CT is handling. So if I go to customer success, 28 inside here. Wow, today very busy, Alta. So Alta and Tarani both are handling 28, 14 each maybe. So they go in as a team, say, okay, you handle this, I handle this. And by the end of the day, that inbox is 0, right? And me as the manager or the supervisor or the leader will just come and see. Maybe at 3, 4 o'clock, I say, hey, wow, you still have 5, do you need any support? If she does, then I get somebody else to come and support. Or I can go in and do. Or I can even click on one of these people and then read, see what is the challenge, and then I can help them through there, right? So I have an understanding of what is getting stuck. So that is when you are doing every day, make sure everybody has one inbox. So how do we make inbox 0? 3 ways. So I see my inbox got this many number. One way is to close the conversation. So if I close this conversation, then I write some notes, right? The category so that we can measure later. And then if I click close conversation, From 28 will become 27. Just like that, simple. Where does this person go? It will go into the all punya inbox. I can go in search there. Number 2 way to clear the inbox 0 is to snooze, or if you're gonna follow up tomorrow, follow up next weekend, follow up when, because a case doesn't necessarily can finish today. It might need a little bit of follow up, or I need to go research. So you can snooze it and it will disappear and come back at the time that you need to handle it, right? Inbox 0. Or if at the end, oh, I still cannot handle it, I need to pass it to another department. Simple. Third way of doing it, go to at the top here and then pick who I want to pass it to. So maybe this one is I need to send to operations. I click on operations. Then the owner now will become Hani. The customer success will become 27. And then because we send it to operations, operations will unite into 1. As simple as that. So Hani, the operations department, will get a notification. Hey, your inbox is now 1. Let's get it to 0. Simple as that. And then at the end of the day, you have some reporting, right? We'll know each person, how fast they reply. Each person, did they do inbox 0 or not? How long does it take to resolve one of these issues on average, right? How many open, how many close, on what day, on what time is your team most busy that they have to open the conversation? What time is your team most productive that they close the conversation? See, we know that 8:30, 9:30, 10 is the most productive time for the team. 118 close conversations. Yes. So at that time, we want to keep our team the most open. So this is where you can see an overview of what's happening. Okay. All right. So that's number 2. How we help respond faster is get them to be self-motivated, to play a daily game and do weekly reporting, so they don't be the reason why that metrics are lower. All right. Okay. So before we move forward to the next one, any questions when it comes to responding faster, modern tools, inbox 0, and reporting? Silma, any on that side? So if you guys are on LinkedIn, if you have any questions, please feel free. I can answer questions. Miss Lee, also you can type in or ask anytime, okay? All right. There are no questions, then I'll just move on ahead. And finally, I promised the 3 secrets, 3 ways, and this is the 3rd way. And I think this is the most impactful way for me and our team. And it is how to collaborate as a team. Okay. So since we already give them the right tools, they are happy. Your team come in and they're motivated to come and answer every day, play inbox 0 game. Reporting every week is so good. Nice. But your team is human, right? We are all human. We need support. We need help. And we like to work in a group instead of alone. And with the things happening today, we get a lot of feedback saying that the team member very bored and then they always leave to go somewhere else. And then they're slow because nobody is monitoring and seeing what other people are doing. So you'll need a mechanism, a way to monitor, see everybody is okay or not, so that they also know somebody's watching. And if they're not doing it correctly, there is a way to coach them to be better, live, as if that they're answering somebody on the phone or on the WhatsApp in your office, and you can see what they're typing and then give them coaching, right? But if they're at home, you can't do this. How can we do it with modern tools? And then also with automations and a smart chatbot, that is the next level. So monitoring and coaching. You got to find a way to be able to coach live, right? I know it's tough without the correct tools, but a lot of people use group chat, use Skype, I don't know, Zoom. But the easiest way I found is what I'm going to share with you, okay? But before that, this is Sean Cole. Sean is the CEO of TM Infomedia Yellow Pages. So Yellow Pages Malaysia is the sister company for TM Telecom, right? They are our partners and also our clients, one of our first few clients. He said, real-time customer engagement improves customer experience for our business. With the option of automation, Our response time is shorter and allow us to better cross-collaborate within teams to improve efficiency. It's like what I showed you just now, that now since your team, all your departments have access to one platform to see all your clients' messages, why not be able to collaborate and talk to each other, but without your clients knowing, right? That's the power of this. This is a game changer. So let me show you what that looks like in real life. Sima, you ready? So let's say I am, you know what? Let's go to, are you chatting with somebody, Sima? Yes, Amanda here, kan? You know what? Let's not go to Amanda. There's a live chat. Let's go to Silma chatting here. Mr. Boor, Amanda. So I can see Silma's chatting there. And I can see, oh, okay, Silma's chatting. He'll say hello, da. Okay, let's pretend. Let's pretend that I look in and I say, oh, Silma said this. Maybe I need to give her some coaching. So instead of responding to this person, respond means respond to the Mr. Boor. I want to comment and then talk to Silma. So I click on comment. And then, of course, I choose Silma. I want to tag her. I choose Silma. This is all my team members over here. So Silma is right there. I click on Silma. So her name is tagged there. I said, Silma, do you need support? Or whatever that is that you want to say, right? So I click there, enter. And you guys can see, this is yellow. Yellow means it's internal communication. Nobody else can see except us. There you go. Straight away, Khalif, yes, please, thanks. So now I can come in and respond to the Mr. Boor, right? So I can say, Silma, okay, I'll take over now, right? So I say, add Silma. Oopsie, add Silma. Do tagging first. I'll say, okay, I will take over. Or whatever it is, right? Or you can give, like, copy and paste the answer, or you can answer the right way, or you can, whatever it is that you want to do. Get information, have they paid the bill or not, how much do they owe, all those things, right? And now, if I want to take over, then I'll go and assign it to myself. So I can assign it to myself, assign to me. Once I assign this to me, it will go into my inbox and for me to play the inbox 0 game. You guys can see how powerful this is. So as a leader, you can train faster. As a CEO, you can make sure your team is doing what they're supposed to do. As a new team member, you know that if you don't know how to answer, you can get support. Say, hey, help me, right? And somebody senior will come and support you. So this will create this online team collaboration that you cannot find nowadays, or especially if you're using your WhatsApp. Excuse me. So how that looks like on the desktop, let me show you. Excuse me. Coughing lah pula. Okay, where's that Mr. Boor just now? Let's go to Silma's one. Silma is under sales. Mr. Boor's right there. Oh, there you go, right? All the same. All the conversations are there and they cannot see it. And you can do this with all the other channels as well. All right. And then after that, you can have shortcuts, files uploaded. You got shortcut snippets. Everything is there. Shortcut. That means you've already put there, and then your team can already use it. And so many other automation shortcuts, do chatbots and forms and everything, right? And that will get your team to collaborate as a team. So you gotta find a way to do team collaboration. Otherwise, your team will be very, very lonely and slow. All right. Okay. So any questions about team collaboration or chatbots or, you know, WhatsApp blasting even, right? So everything all is, well, obviously why I'm sharing this is we know that this is the core thing that's needed. That's why we've put everything into our platform. But just in general, if you guys want to solve it on your own, these are the 9 things I would suggest. Okay. So to wrap it up, as a small business, you have 2 choices. The hard way, which is a traditional way, use your own personal phone, no work-life balance because they're always answering on your phone, right? work in a silo, team collaboration, what we mentioned just now, or there's a modern way where, you know, team can work on one dedicated number, no need to use personal number anymore. Customers, you only contact during office hours, right? Off office hours, we can use a chatbot, work as a team to answer customers as you saw, and all the other benefits. Okay. So before I close and give you guys the bonuses, let's hear from Sima if there's anything on that side or inside this group. What strikes you? What's the one thing that you like the most or that you're going to implement? Sima, you want to start first?
You know my answer to this.
I love to hear it every
inbox.
single day. I love to hear it. Go ahead.
It's the inbox zero game. Miss Lee, it's so much fun, especially at the beginning of the day, right? When there's like hundreds of messages coming in, and then you go in and then you see what is assigned to you, like 20 or sometimes 30 of it is assigned to my department. Then I go through it one by one and answer them. And once I'm done, I close from 30 to 0. It's so satisfying.
Right?
I really love to do that. Yeah.
At the end of the day, then we share, right? Yay, we did this already. It's a win. I finished by lunch. I finished already. Some people still challenge. So is that sharing is fun? That, you know, we know that we are winning with each other. All right. Thanks, Ilma, for sharing. Miss Lee, anything that strikes you? Anything that you like most today?
I think not at the moment, but I have a question. Would like to check with you regarding your sharing in earlier. If let's say for the team inbox, is actually connected to the WhatsApp only, or actually it will link to the mailbox?
Good question. So when you say mailbox, so you can imagine like this. You can imagine that what if you can echo, or you can duplicate what is coming into all your channels into one place. So imagine if every WhatsApp, everything that's come in, you can put into one place. Messenger, you put in one place. Email, everything goes into your email, also put into one place. That's what the team inbox is. So it's a simple connection. So we'll ask you, Miss Lee, you got email? What's your email address? We put it there. We'll do some tag thing, very simple, 5 minutes, and then suddenly your email goes inside your normal email, but also inside this team inbox. And then you say, Khalif, I don't want just email, I also want WhatsApp. Okay, give me your WhatsApp number. What is it? So you tell us WhatsApp number, and then we'll do some tag thing, 5 minutes, boom. Now, not only you have it on the WhatsApp on your phone, but suddenly also in the team inbox. So the normal channels last time still over there, but on top of that, you have one team inbox where everything is there. So slowly you can have your team. Okay, your team, no need to use all the old style already. No need many logins. Everybody come over here. That's how we do it. Did I answer your question, Ms. Lee?
Yes, I have another question.
Sure, go ahead.
Just like to check on the security. If let's say it's connected with the mailbox, so what about the P&C data? Because it's more related to the business. So I would like to know further on this.
Yep, for sure. So the security, when it comes to if people who don't have access, of course they cannot see, right? But if you put it in a team inbox, obviously the team can see. So it's up to your discretion to say, okay, what email or what inbox that you want everybody to see, and what are only private, only the owner of that department can see. So I can set it up so that Silma is the manager, so the manager can see everything. But an agent can only see what is inside their own inbox. So they cannot see inside mine, the CEO, they cannot see the sales, they can only see theirs. So you can set the settings. And also if you say, oh, this email for the CEO is very, very sensitive, then don't add inside the team inbox, right? Let him handle on his own. So that one is up to your discretion. Is it okay?
Yeah, thanks for your sharing.
Sure. Any other questions on in your mind?
I think no at this moment.
All right, great. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so to wrap it up, we're almost done. So there's some prescriptions that I would suggest that you guys can do already. And Silma, I think you want to get ready the links to the training for this. Okay. Number one is to pick the right channels. It is a mistake also to pick all the channels. Pick one or two, like Miss Lee is doing just now. Just your what was it just now? Your email and your WhatsApp. That's a great first two, right? Maybe Facebook, if you want to add, is fine. So how to pick the right channels? We have a training for this as well. It's a 15 minutes, very intensive training, and it has also a worksheet so that based on where you are in your maturity level, on which channels to choose. Okay, so step 1 is that. Step 2 is you want to play a daily game and track it. That's what I mentioned just now about the inbox zero. So we also have a training on this, a free one. You can check it out on our YouTube channel. So do that. Play a daily game. You can either choose inbox zero, or you can choose how many messages did I send today, or how many people did I help today. But you need to play a daily game and track it. And number 3, you want to have a strategy that your entire team can play, right? I didn't touch on this today, but it's our collaborative WhatsApp framework. Is how do you set up the whole team so that who to pass over, how to communicate, and all those things. And of course, create a process flow and then celebrate your daily wins. All right. So do 1, 2, 3. Simple is better. Done is better than perfect. No need to have it perfect. So next session, every Thursday at 12 o'clock, we have a Facebook Live after this LinkedIn Live for our clients, right? So those are already in the journey, who's already doing it. So today we're going to talk about how to motivate your team to reply faster. So I'll go deeper into how to play the daily game. That's going to be on our page on Facebook at 12 o'clock after this, right after this. So if you want to join, you can join. I think Silma, do we have the link there also? I think the link to our website, to our Facebook page would be great. Okay. So question is, can you do this? Yes, you can. We did it on our own also. But of course, if you're doing it on your own, it will be, sometimes you get stuck and stuff like that, right? But for those who want to reply, who wants to implement faster, I have something that I prepared for you guys. So up to right now, the course, the webinar is over, right? All the content that I promised to teach you, those 3 things, is done. So if you're here for that, then I'll say thank you so much. That's it for today. What I'm going to go through next is the offer for those who want me to show you guys how we help implement faster, right? How do we get Volvo to implement in 2 weeks? How do we get Meaty to implement in 1 week? So emergency, right? So all that is I'm going to share now. So what I don't want is to say, hey, why Khalif, you're leaving this, you don't want this. So if you don't, if this is not that something that you're interested in, it's okay. Thank you for attending. We can have a chat later. But if you are, then at the end of this session, maybe I'll take 5-7 minutes to go through the offer, and then I'll answer more questions at the end. Okay, so for those who want to implement faster, we have the Customer Service Accelerator program. Okay, this Accelerator program is a place where we already know what works, so we put it in one 30-day program, so that it's not so that you can only work like once or twice, or 1 hour or 2 hours a week, right? So that you can just do this. We have clients who just implement everything in just a few days, right? 5 days done, also can. So we have all the tools, the education, the resources, the workbooks, step-by-step videos to support you guys who want to build a 5-star customer service team, and that it doesn't take over your time, because we will be doing the training for you, right? So you just send in your team, we will do it for you guys. So what's inside here? I'm just going to go fast. If you want to ask questions, you can stop me, or Silma, you can just stop me anytime. If there's any questions over there, okay? So I'm just going to go through what's the value of it, and at the end, I'm going to give you, of course, we're not going to sell so much. We're going to give it at a good price, okay? But just to show what's the value first, and then we'll see at the end what's the whole price. So predictable customer service online course. So this straight away, once you register, you get it all, right? I'm not going to hold anything. You already have it. So that's why if you want to implement in a few days right away, you can also. That's valued at 3,000 ringgit. Who is this for? I mentioned just now, same. Business owners, head of departments, if you're a network marketer, if you're a government organization, or you just want to streamline your customer service and scale bigger, okay? So all or most of the clients that gone through that we helped have gone through this accelerator one way or another. All right. And what's inside the course is this 9 topics. And we make it super concise for business owners and small businesses. So there's no fluff in it, right? It is more of a to-do list instead of a learning. You don't learn much here, but we implement and execute. So how we connect all social media, we show how to respond from one place, and then how to create core values. So this first part is to set up the environment so your team can work nicely. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6 is to get them to be self-motivated, right? So secrets to motivate your team, getting to inbox 0, and monitoring and reporting. So monitoring and reporting will give you all the pre-made templates that you can use and what metrics to measure and how to measure it. That will get you started right away. Within a few minutes, can get started. And then 7, 8, 9 is after you've already got your team to reply fast, is to do team collaboration. Work as a team. So 7 is shortcuts and snippets. 8 is creating your knowledge base, and 9 collaborative WhatsApp techniques. So just those things. Once you're done, you graduated. Done. Boom. So what you're gonna get is the customer service online course worth 3,000 ringgit. Okay, what we know or what we realize is most businesses that just want to get started sometimes get stuck with tech, right? Or you get stuck somewhere. How to do this? So what we've done is we've included a live coaching call 4 times, once a week on Wednesdays. For like an hour and a half. A group session, meaning if you have T-Live there, T-Live will have like 4 people, and then we have maybe the gigabit fiber over there, like 4 people, and Shell here another 5 people. So together in your own teams, because you can have many people in the group, and we will solve each one of your issues wherever you're stuck, right? Usually, most of the time, the thing that this person is stuck is the same as this person is stuck, but they already have a solution. So once you guys share with each other, this community of sharing is also another one of the valuable things, right? So once we're done, okay, we solve our issues, get unstuck, okay, ready to get into action. And then they go into action, and then after 1 week, next week we come back, say, where else are you stuck? And then we do that for 4 weeks. And then at the end of the graduation, we'll also add a one-on-one strategy session worth 1,500 ringgit. Okay, so this is where we do a blueprint of what's next. Okay, you've already set up this basic thing. What do you want to do next? Chatbot, you want to do automation, you want to do integration, we'll create a blueprint for you to help you out. So those 3 things, we have the online course, the live coaching once a week, and then the one-on-one strategy session at the end. Other things, I'm going to add 3 bonuses so that you guys have all the tools that you need. We'll also add 12 months free our Pro Plan subscription, valued at 5,400 ringgit. So if you go and check it out, if you want to buy for just the software itself, is 450. So this is 5,400 for the year, right? We'll include that so that you don't have to go out and look for software. We already know how to do it. We will do it for you. And then we'll also add on top of that a bonus also with WhatsApp API. So there's this is quite technical. So if you're not in the tech industry, this WhatsApp API thing with Facebook is a challenge, even us ourselves. So what we've done is we have our tech expert to sort this out for you. Apply, connect it, manage it, so that you guys don't have to think about all that. It will be set up together with you. And then finally, for those who are more advanced, we will also add bonus chatbot course. It's an online course. We sell it at 899. We'll just throw it in so that your team can already start thinking about how to automate so that you can have 24/7 customer support. Okay, so all that total value 18,000, around 19,000 ringgit. Right? Of course, we're not gonna sell it at 19,000 ringgit, but if all I said, if all I promised was true, right? If all this did was that, that now you can monitor your team, everything is streamlined, no misresponding to clients anymore, easily to train staff today, and that course is going to be there forever. So your new team member just come into the course and be retrained. Very, very, very simple, right? And so now, what if you can retain 10% of that customers that was going to leave anyway? Would that be worth it? Okay, so you can see why we sell it at 18, but Our offer is only 3,997 ringgit. If you're interested, we can have a chat with Silma. Silma will go through the details and the demo. If you are a company that's doing HRDF, you can also go through the HRDF claims. So we do the training, you pay through HRDF, and of course, all the bonuses are yours also. So none from your pocket. If you're interested in that, you can also have a chat with Silma, have a demo, have a chat, and we can see how we can start with that process. On top of all that, for you guys who are like thinking, too good to be true, really, can I this one? We offer a 30 days money back guarantee as well, right? So no questions asked if you are not satisfied after within the 30 days, right? On the 29th day, Sikalif, it's not for me. I'll offer full 100% refund, no worries about it, okay? So far, we never had one of these refunds for our accelerator. Okay. So basically, it's just saying that if you had the money, would this be something that you want to do, right? Is it worth it for you? Because it's worth it for me. If I had this option last time, I would do it. And if you're doing HRDF, this is a no-brainer. You should do this because this will pay for it itself very, very fast. Within a month, it pay for itself. Okay, so 3,997. This offer is only for 7 days. Otherwise, we will close this for you guys, and it will go back to the normal software, right? So in the meantime, I'm going to answer some questions. We have one here. When does the next course start? It starts immediately when you purchase. And then next week on Wednesday, straight away, you will join the group coaching, and then you continue for the 4 weeks. Miss Lee, do you have a question right now before I move on?
No, at the moment.
No, okay, good. So I've got a couple more here. So if you want to download the scripts that I promised, Silma will share with you how to get that with the link. You can download and use it right away. Okay. So in the meantime, I'm going to answer a few questions we have. It says here, I don't know how to set up WhatsApp Business API or online platforms. Yes. So this is one of the reasons why we have the group coaching, because a lot of these tech questions are the same every single time, right? So in the group coaching, we'll teach you and get it all sorted. No problem. Question number 2, can I use my existing WhatsApp number or do I need to get a new one? Yes, you can use your existing WhatsApp number. If it's a business number, already can. If it's your personal number, also can. If you want to use a new number, also can. So we make it very flexible for you. How does the group coaching look like? Very simple. So it's once a week on Wednesday, 10:30 to 12. We give you a Zoom link and then you share it with your team. So everybody just come in your group, everybody come in, and it'll be me and my team, and we will solve your issues one by one until everybody's satisfied, and then we finish the day. Simple. Okay, next question. What if I'm already a paid subscriber? Oh, great. If you're already a paid subscriber, welcome back. You might already have the accelerator inside your package. So speak to Silma and then she can sort that out for you. Okay, next one. Do I get 7 days free trial plus the 30 days money back guarantee? Yes, definitely you get the 30 days money back guarantee. The 7 days free trial is actually for our clients who buy the software only, right? So this is a software free trial. But since you guys are thinking about the accelerator, it's not applicable over here, but you still get a 30 days money back guarantee, no worries. All right, that's it. So remember to join us for our FB Live at 12 o'clock. That's going to be in 20 minutes. If you guys have no questions, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all spending your time. Miss Lee, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks so much for your sharing.
Oh, my pleasure. Hope to get to speak to you again very soon. Do speak to Silma about how we can move forward, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right. For those on LinkedIn, thank you so much, guys. Please share this, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.